Definitely worth watching, fast-paced, and with a great storyline. Here are 5 anime, like Black Clover. Starting off our list, we have Radiant. This revolves around Seth, an aspiring sorcerer from the Pompo Hills area. Like all wizards, he is an infected, one of the few living beings who survived the contact of the nemesis creatures fallen from the sky that contaminate and decimate all those they touch. Being immune to them, Seth wants to become a hunter and fight the nemesis. But more than that, Seth wants to engage in a quest that goes beyond the simple hunt for monsters. He wants to find the Radiant, their presumed cradle. Aided by a faction of fellow sorcerers, he travels the world in search of the Radiant, under the harsh scrutiny of the Inquisition. Now, in terms of similarities between Black Clover and Radiant, for one, both Asta and Seth have similar personalities. The plot and the world expansion in both anime are similar. Next, like Asta, Seth has a dream that he wants to realize, that is to bring peace to the world by destroying the Radiant. Up next, we have Akashic Records of Bastard Magical Instructor. In this, the Alzano Empire is home to one of the most distinguished magic schools in the world, the Alzano Imperial Magic Academy. Here, ambitious young students undergo training to become competent magicians. However, their world is thrown into the abyss when Glenn Radars, a lazy, unmotivated guy who is indifferent towards life, becomes their teacher. And what's more, Glenn and his students Sistine and Rumia get caught in the evil scheme of the nefarious forces hidden within the Empire's wall. Now for the similarities in this case, we start off with the wide variety of magic. Both Black Clover and Akashic Records have all sort of magic like water, earth, fire, air, and much more. Another part about this anime that makes it more similar to Black Clover is the fact that there are villains who use magic to create chaos, and also that the protagonist can negate magic around him. Ako Kagari is an ordinary girl who joins the renowned witch academy for witch girls, Luna Nova Academy. When she was younger, she went to Magical Festa, a magic show hosted by a witch named Shiny Chariot. Ako was so mesmerized and inspired by Shiny Chariot's performance that she dreamed to someday be a cool witch like her. Now, in terms of similarities, despite being unable to cast magic, and being outclassed by almost everyone like Asta, both characters work hard to be the best at what they aspire to be. So apart from a magical world, they both share very similar traits. Dispersed around the world, there are several bizarre labyrinths hiding incredible treasures within them. These mysterious places, known as dungeons, are said to be the work of magi, a class of rare magicians, who also help people build their empires by guiding them to a dungeon. Djinns, supernatural beings that rule over the labyrinths, grant successful conquerors access to their immense power and choose them as potential king candidates to rule the world. Having spent life in isolation, Aladdin, a kind and young magician, is eager to explore the world upon finally leaving his home behind. He begins his journey only accompanied by his mentor Hugo, a djinn that Aladdin can summon with his flute. However, Aladdin soon becomes friends with the courageous Alibaba Saluha after causing the destruction of a local merchant's supply cart. In order to pay for the damages, Alibaba suggests that they attempt to conquer the nearest dungeon, taking the first step in an epic adventure that will decide the fate of the world itself. Now, in terms of similarities, both are set in fantasy worlds involving magic, and both have a ton of adventures. Now, finally, on our list, we have Soul Eater. Set in the Shinigami Technical School for Weapon Meisters, the series revolves around 3 duos. These pairs are a partnership between a weapon meister and a human weapon. Trying to reach a ranking of Death Scythe, and thus fit for use by the Shinigami, they must collect the souls of 99 evil humans and 1 witch. However, forces outside of the academy make it more challenging of a feat, causing trouble around the world. Now, for the similarities, both series actually offer a great style of comedy. Both offer a similar vibe in several ways. Asta and Black Star also have similar character traits. Well, that takes care of our 5 anime like Black Clover. Comment below if you know more that you'd like to suggest. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out one of these videos for more anime content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.